Hello beautiful people, it's your favorite baker Bahkitha, and in this video I am going to be covering this cake here using this ready-to-go fondant from Baker's Choice. Baker's Choice sent me this product. It's a ready-to-roll fondant, and in this video we're going to be saying me cover a cake with it. I think we need to be more open to the idea of working with already made fondant, especially in Nigeria, instead of making our fondant from scratch. So let's get right to it and see how I'm going to be covering a cake using this. Don't go nowhere. So let's get straight to work. Time to take off all the fancy drawers and get straight to work. So I'm just going to open my fondant up now and cut it into bits. Our fondant actually has a good smell. This fondant has a good smell, and it was easy to break, not very hard, very easy to break. After I break it apart, I'm going to start kneading it to get it to a pliable texture that I want and make it all come together. I'm going to add some CMC to this, add some CMC and icing sugar, and just work it to a texture that I want. And that's what I'm just doing here, adding some of my icing sugar from Baker's Choice and kneading it, and my CMC too. So I'll do this for a while before I go ahead to color my fondant. And now my fondant has all come together. This is 2 kg and it looks really pliable now. I am now going to break it in bits and color it, because in this video we're going to be working with a marble fondant design. So here I am. I'm going to be creating 3 shades of blue, and I am just doing that now, adding my color, and I'm going to knead it together till I get the shade that I want. And look at how stretchy the fondant looks. Texture, stretchy, really nice, not so hard. So far so good. I'm loving it. Now I've gotten all the shades of blue I want, so I'm just going to start rolling out my fondant into strips of different colors, and I would arrange them on the table. So this is my deeper color. I'll add some other colors, because in making a marble you want to have your different colors in tiny strips. Then you would now twist it all to give it that perfect marble. So that's what I'm going to be doing throughout this part, just rolling out my colors and setting them aside till I have enough quantity to cover my cake. Now I've rolled enough fondant, different colors, to cover my cake. I'm just going to add a little water in between them so that it can stick. Once that's done, I am going to twist to ensure that all the colors are well incorporated. If you can see, you can see this closely to see our different colors. We're now going to twist and turn and ensure the marble forms properly. And now that's been done, I'm just rolling out my fondant. In the other part where I'll be covering the top of this cake, maybe making the fondant cover, you would see clearly how I twisted and turned it. But right now you can see how good our marble looks. Both the front and the back, it has a very nice marble colors. So I would pick my favorite part as the front, the part I'll be using as the front of my cake. So now I am just going ahead to roll it properly and ensure that I have enough to cover my cake. It was easy to roll actually. That the easy to roll fondant actually makes sense. The name of this product makes sense because it's actually easy to roll. So once I roll it out to the length I want for my cake, I would be wrapping my cake with this. So keep watching, don't go nowhere. Here I am measuring the height and the width of my cake to ensure I have enough fondant. Then I would measure the fondant I have on the table to ensure I have enough fondant to cover my cake. And once I'm satisfied and I have enough, I am going to just cut out the excesses. And now I am making the marble I would be using to cover the top of my cake, because the method I'll be using in this video, is the paneling method, where you cover the side of your cake first and the top next, or you cover the top first and the side afterwards. So I'm just going to do the same thing, roll out different colors, different shades of my colors, and once I'm done with that, I am going to twist and turn it to ensure all the marble gets incorporated, all the colors gets incorporated properly to give me a really nice marble. And that's basically what I was doing here. Look at it, it looks so good. So you just roll it out to the thickness that you want. For us, we roll out our fondant to about half an inch, not too thick and not too thin, so you have a very neat cake. And now it's time to cover our cake. I am just spraying some water on my already ganached cake so that the fondant can stick to the body of the ganache. Now I am going to wrap my fondant around the cake, just going with your smoother to smoothen and make sure that your fondant sticks to it, and you take it all around your cake. Now that our fondant has gone all around the cake, I'm going to be cutting off the excess at the back of our cake, and I'm going with my ruler to cut off the excess. Then I will seal that part off once I am done with this. You're going with your smoother again, you're going with your scissors, take off the excess, take it off, and you will gently cut off the excesses on top too. Now we are going over our top to cut our edges and to have that beautiful sharp edge. So I am going in with this thick cardboard, and I am just going to be cutting off the excesses and ensure that I have a flawless seam. This is my favorite method of paneling, especially when I don't want to flip my cakes. I just go with my cardboard and I start cutting. We're going to be doing this until all the sides have been cut and we have a sharp edge. I'm now done with my sharp edge for the top, and my cake looks really good. I'm just going to go around and smoothen it. For this cake, the inspiration for the design is a fault line cake with another fondant by this side. So I'm going to be doing my marble again. Same way I did it previously. Just roll out different colors, twist it around, and roll it out till we have enough fondant to cover the side of our cake. Now I'm just going to steam the sides of my cake. My fondant is ready. Like I mentioned, the cake design is a fault line cake with a ruffle, with some ruffles by the side. So that's what I'm trying to do. Now I'm just going to steam this side. It will all make sense when I place this fondant on top of my cake. But right now, can we just admire the marble and how beautiful this cake looks? Now I am placing this fondant by the side. It was really easy to work with this fondant. It was really easy to work with it. So far I'm rating this a 10 over 10. So I'm placing it around my cake, and I'm going to take off all the excesses and just go over the finishing for this cake. So let me allow you watch and learn. Alright, now I'm just adding some texture to the edges of my cake. Our cake is already looking good. I'm going to be adding some molds, some finishing touches to the cake, and that's what I am doing here. I'm going to be adding some roses on my cake just to bring it to life and to make it look better. So once I'm done adding this, we would be painting them. Our roses are up, and now it's time to paint the edges of our cake gold. And here I am mixing my edible gold dust and edible spirits. I'm going to mix this together and just paint the sides of that ruffle that we added to the side of our cake. I'm going to also paint my roses, and this is just to make the cake look more beautiful. Then we would add some more roses on top of this cake and just finish it up. And now this is the final result of our cake. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope you found this video helpful, and I really enjoyed making this cake using the Ready-to-Roll Fondant from Baker's Choice. It was really easy to work with, and I absolutely love it. Thank you.